All right. I started the stream. I thought I had changed the title to human resource. What is this? Human resource machine.
Machine, yeah. I always think it's engine for whatever reason.
Yeah. I thought I had changed it, but I hadn't.
But I mean, you did it before the timer started. That all ended.
All right. Welcome to the show.
Welcome
I've
to
had a
the
little
show.
bit to drink.
This is me. Clyde Pants.
Shelby, no, not Shelby.
Shelvin.
Shelbin is playing. I am hosting.
Design. Shelvin.
Shelvin. All right, so here's the thing. We were getting towards the very limits of my comprehension last time we played this. And I'm in a compromised state now, so I don't know how much assistance I'll be starting off this way.
First, we need to figure out why my mouse won't do anything.
Let me move my mouse off screen.
Nada. I have keyboard control.
I gave you mouse and keyboard controls.
I saw it. Saw you do that.
Yeah?
I don't. Why no mouse?
Do you have to click on something?
Trying.
What if I click? What if I click on something?
Maybe that'll work. Maybe once we're in the game.
Oh, now you're mousing.
Oh, I don't know yet. Oh, yep, I'm mousing. Definitely mousing.
Now you're mousing.
I remember all these commands.
Now you're thinking with mouses. Oh my god.
Remember these.
Oh no. I can't handle all this.
All right, here we go.
I'm not nearly sober enough to deal with all this.
Kaiden, just imagine each thing in the inbox as an address. And each of the address refers to a tile 0 through 9 on the floor.
I can't handle this. I can't handle this.
Your task for each address in the inbox, pick up the letter that the address... Wait. Pick up the letter at that address and outbox. Easy. Obvious. Why is copy from 12 immediately like a thing? Why do we care about the 8?
Hold on, let me hold on, I need to mute my mic real quick. It's gonna pop for you real quick, but I apologize for that.
For it. Ah! Oh, that was a noise. There was a tiny pop and then a really loud one.
Alright, I'm handheld. I got my handheld mic.
Welcome back.
Alright, I'm here.
Inbox.
I'm here, I'm talking. I'm with you.
Alright, inbox.
I had a great hair day today. We went to Halo Outpost, and I blow dried and moosed my hair, and I had such a great hair day. I was very pleased with the results.
I don't believe you.
Just so you know, I had like a nice like bump in the hair.
Bump.
I was very happy.
Frump.
All right. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm on the train. What are we doing?
Okay, we have to take the numbers to see how 4 is the first in line.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So we have to register somehow that it's a 4, and then tell our lady to go pick up the box in panel number 4, and then put it on the out.
What?
So I don't know how. So basically, we take something from the inbox, whatever number that is, we take whatever letter is from that number. So 4 is R, 9 is J, 7 is L.
Can you do copy from inbox?
No, because if we copy from inbox, then we're not removing anything from inbox. So we still have to get rid of it. I just don't know how. Like, she'll pick it up and she'll be like 4.
Right.
And then how do I tell her to go to 4?
Right. So like. Okay, so I'm wondering. Okay, hold on. Imagine each thing in the inbox is an address. And each address refers to a 0 to 9 on the floor. Your task for each address.
Okay.
Hold on.
Bumps to increase the number and decrease the number. Jumps to skip around the command.
What are the 3 dots? Do we have more commands?
The 3 dot is just a label. Comment. Uses to leave helpful notes.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
So, yeah. So bump changes the number. Add and subtract changes the number. Copy from and copy to just does exactly as it says. And then the jump changes around in the program. I don't know how we get her to read it.
So I think... Alright, so this is a starting point, but I might be wrong. So if you do like... I'm thinking of like 4 sub 1 equals 0, yes or no, and then 4 sub 2 equals 0, 4 sub 3, like, until you find out what number it is.
But the thing... but...
Tom says, why are we doing coding on the weekend? Yeah,
We're not even doing it yet. I think this is what we got so far.
You don't activate code on a Friday. Everybody knows that. That's the worst thing you could do.
Alright, there's no longer a 4. We now have a 6.
You never go live on a Friday.
I don't know.
Read-only weekend. This is a blackout weekend. No updates.
Put it on the ground.
Okay, so...
Okay. So we put it on the ground. Basically what we could do is... we put the 6 on the 10 tile. And...
6 on the
we
10
have
tile, okay.
Okay, on tile number 10. Down here. Oh,
right.
I don't know if you actually... Also, out of my face! Stop! I don't want to comment!
This entire hour and a half is going to be us on this one level.
Okay. So we put it on the 10 tile.
Alright.
And then, so now there's a 6 there. So then we could tell it to bump down to 5. No, that wouldn't work. How we have to?
Can't you?
We basically have to make her pick up each one until it bumps down to 0, and once it hits a 0, she puts that on the inbox.
Right. Man, but how? I can't remember the equals 0 thing. It's 0. That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay, so she puts it in 10. It bumps down. Bumps down. Then didn't there used to be an if statement or something like that?
We have the if 0 and if negative, but that's it.
Bumps down. It hits 5. We need her to pick it up. She picks it up. It's a 5. Puts it down. Then, but how do I tell her conditionally? Dude, this is already a.
This is a nightmare. Yeah, we need to go back a couple of levels.
Let's go like 9.
Have we not completed any of those?
No, we completed them. We didn't do the challenges.
Oh, okay.
The challenge to do it within a certain amount of things.
Oh my!
Holy fuck!
God.
What did we do here? Alright, let's just see if we could understand this.
This is impenetrable.
Here's 8. This was just put. Okay, this was just you had to keep going until it equaled 0. This doesn't help us. Okay. Got it. Understood. Unhelpful to our situation. Multiplication. We're gonna find one that
applies to it.
We did exactly.
You're going to the liquor store?
Yes.
Why are you going to the liquor store?
Because Ashley found out I had crown Texas, now I have to go to closest in 19 minutes to go to
This one was a complex one.
So we're a shipping hub for booze.
In the game or in real life?
Apparently in real life we're a shipping hub for booze. Carpe Boredom, the place for booze.
Place for booze. That's what I always say. These don't help, these past ones.
Hold on. Dial it back. Dial it back. We gotta take some remedial courses here.
How remedial? Like going back to level 2 and actually getting the bonuses on it?
No, not that far. I hope not. Let's do sub hallway. Sub hallway.
Okay. For each, okay, we could go like this. Boom. Still there. Our answer is still there.
Wait, what? Why are there different tabs? Why is there just a blank tab?
3 of them. I don't know why.
What purpose does that serve?
No idea. For each
if Joe is
two
sending
things
booze home, he'll gotta get me in on that.
For each 2 things in the inbox, first subtract the first from the second and put
Send Shelby a message on Facebook Messenger. Alright, so for each 2 things in the inbox, subtract the first from the second and put the result in the outbox. Okay. That doesn't really apply to our current situation, but maybe that'll get us back into the swing of it.
I think it's just this. Copy from 0 and then go to outbox. And then repeat.
I apologize for being nearly useless this evening.
What are you talking about? You were so useful. Whoops. I subtracted the wrong one. So copy to 1, then copy from 0, subtract from 1, copy from 1, outbox, repeat. What?
I'm glad I have my my noise gate set so aggressively so that I can manhandle this microphone and not get picked up.
Get picked up.
Get picked up.
And put it in the outbox, and then wait. First subtract the first from the second. So the first number from the second. So I need the 1 from the 7.
1 from 7. So you would put 1 in 0 and 7 in 1, and then sub 0 from 1. I'm speaking into the top of the microphone, so I apologize about that.
1. The 7. Picked up the 1. I reversed it. Okay. Go away. Copy.
Copy from 0?
Okay, wait. So, she puts the 3. It's to 8. No! I didn't. I forgot to change the sub. Sub from 0. Then now. Okay. So the first answer should be 6 minus 4, so we should get 2. That's what we should get. 6
That's correct.
Minus 4, 2, right?
Bang. Done.
Okay.
Golden.
Now,
get it.
She has to do a second thing, which is then subtract the second from the first. So then just reverse it. So then after that, copy from 0. Subtract 1, outbox.
Quentin, I gotta ask, what's the progress on that PC purchase? I've been thinking about it all day, and I need to know.
I must know for everyone. By the way, we did it.
You did it. Good job.
This didn't help at all, though, with our current problem.
No, it hasn't assisted us in any way in our current dilemma.
I don't understand. There's these ones that we ignored, the side quest.
Heck yeah, dude!
It might be...
You're getting a PC tomorrow? Man, I'm so excited. I didn't know if you had actually bought it or if you were thinking about it. Man, I'm so happy about that.
For each thing in the inbox...
I'm so excited. Oh my god. Dude, I've been playing Elite Dangerous all day.
Elite Week.
We're gonna get a squadron rolling together.
I get shot down.
So I did a mission today. $300, man, that's great. I did a mission today where I was chasing a python, and he got me down to 3% health before I ran away. And I was just like, okay, I need to run away as fast as I can. And he was still like hitting me with missiles from behind. And by the time I got out of his range, I was like 3% health. And I went back to my hub and healed, and then went back and got him. But yeah,
Little boy.
just like 3% health is about as close as I've ever been to blowing up a ship.
I bet you have blown up a ship.
But now I gotta get a keyboard since I've never owned a desktop before.
Ooh, yeah.
Do me a favor, Quentin. Look up the Logitech G13 and the Razer Tartarus, and let me know if you'd be let me know if you'd be interested in either of those. Not the V2, not the Tartarus V2, but just the original Tartarus. Oh, you're in the Fibonacci. Okay.
Yeah, this isn't confusing at all.
All right. I'm in no mental space to be calculating Fibonacci strains.
So we cannot exceed the number that is in the inbox.
So it sounds like in every cycle you would subtract the number from itself to see if it was negative, and if it was not negative, you would see if it was 0.
Okay, so what? So we have a 21. We have to output 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Do we include the number? It just says do not exceed, so also 21.
Okay. For each thing in the inbox, send to the outbox the full Fibonacci sequence up to, but not exceeding that value. The inbox is 10, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 1, 1, 2,
so if it was 10,
3,
you can't
5,
go
8.
past 8 because 13 is greater than
Right. Okay.
I assume since 21 is in the sequence, we could put it on there because it is not exceeding the number.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. All right.
Well, the first thing I did was bump the 0 to a 1 because that's the only way we're getting a 1.
Well, your first step is bump plus
Bump.
9?
Well, bump.
Plus nothing. Okay.
Yeah. So in space 9, I'm bumping it up 1 integer.
I thought about those for gaming, but I was figuring for now to get a full keyboard so I could use the computer for schoolwork and stuff. Okay. That's fine.
If I just did this. Well, now I changed it. I mean, technically, as long as the number that comes up from the inbox isn't 0, we're good to put a 1 on the track.
Okay. You could just do the slow boat and just be like, is this number greater than the one that's on the belt? And then just keep inputting it and incrementing by 1.
Yeah, but it doesn't increment by 1. It increments by the number before it.
Okay. Brandon, I'm far too drunk to help you with this math.
This is why we didn't do this one, because we didn't want to deal with the Fibonacci sequence.
I'm way too drunk to help you.
You know who has the answers for this?
And I remember Logan getting the G910, and Amazon has them refurbished for $65, which is steal. I gotta say, Brandon, Quentin,
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
Also, Brandon, I love my G613. It is a wireless keyboard. It's over a USB dongle. It is lightning fast. There's no lag. There's no delay. It's a fantastic wireless keyboard. I love the Romer G switches. I got no complaints about this keyboard. The only thing that I could say is a drawback is when I switch to Bluetooth for my other PC, there's like a little bit of a delay before it like handshakes and like makes the connection. That's the only complaint that I have.
Shake.
Shake. Like a Polaroid picture. All right, what are we doing here?
I don't.
So we're back to this stage.
Yep.
I'm getting whiplash. You're switching stages on me.
We said we weren't gonna deal with that one. Don't. Okay, no matter what. Inbox.
Yeah, step 1, inbox.
Inbox.
Okay. All right. I gotta break this down to its simpler parts. Imagine each thing in the inbox is an address. And each address refers to a tile 0 to 9. You make a hard parking claim. Is there a way to reference each value as an address?
I don't know. Thank you for yelling at me, game. I was testing something.
I will say the G613 doesn't go on sale as much, but it's such a good keyboard. The only thing I don't like, well, I just said about the Bluetooth. The only other thing I don't like is that the spacebar makes like a hollow spring noise because it's such a big switch. But that's a very nitpicky criticism about that. But it's valid. I mean, it does make a little goong, like it makes like a weird hollow is the only word I could use for it.
Hollow.
Congratulations, you can now access tiles on the floor indirectly. Observe
I know.
this.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What? Give me an example.
Wait, what?
Oh no, I don't want the example of that. What do you mean?
Observe this example to see how it works compared to what you've been doing so far.
Management would like to thank you for your efforts indirectly. Okay, thanks. Okay. You can now access slots on the floor indirectly. What does that mean? You will see. It's going to change everything. You hate me, game, don't you? What if I just outbox the number?
Yeah, the wrist rest is like just kind of like a hard extension. I wouldn't call it comfy at all, but it's nice. It's got a nice look to it. So you can reference the cells as locations instead of values.
But how? Oh, it's this switch.
Oh, the brackets mean locations.
It's the switch.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So would this pick up the L? Oh my freaking god. It was as simple as that. Outbox, jump, do it again. Oh. What? Oh, I have outbox there twice. Oh my god. Who knew it was just a simple click of a button?
The 910 wrist rest is real weird and extended on the left side. It's short and has a weird angle. Yeah, I mean, that's just a big, imposing keyboard to begin with.
I know that we're professionals.
Shelby has been looking at the Corsair K63 wireless ice blue keyboard. That's the one that she's interested in.
Each thing in the inbox is an address of the... Okay, got it. Understood. That was the last thing.
So, yeah,
For each address provided in the inbox, outbox the requested item from the floor, allowing all the following items on the floor until you reach a 0.
Repeat.
What? So, okay.
So I think you've won me over.
So copy to the blank space.
It's a cool keyboard. I highly suggest you go to, I don't know if you have a Micro Center near you, but some shop that has some keyboard with like Cherry MX Reds, because the Romer Gs are kind of like Cherry MX Reds, but not really. It sounds like a bad thing, but it really isn't.
0 copy.
They feel grainy almost. Like when you push down, there's just like a little bit of rub as the switch descends.
Otherwise, out.
And I think that's why the spacebar bothers me so much, is because it has probably like 2 or 3 of those switches below it. But I really do like it. I can, like, once you get into like a really good cadence of typing, it feels really satisfying to tech away at it. I was at Best Buy looking at keyboards, but I don't think they had any Cherry Reds on display. Yeah. If they have a most Corsairs, they do have a 910.
Corsair. Croissant.
Okay. Yeah. The 910 has Romer Gs. Yeah.
YH.
Good. Those are the exact
YH.
same switches as the 610.
Each thing in the inbox address for each address provided inbox, outbox the requested item on the floor. Oh, until it hits a 0 on the floor. Fuck.
You have entirely left me behind.
What do you mean? Isn't it obvious?
This is all
What's
a
happening?
foreign language to me by now.
Isn't this obvious? Come on, Clayton. Obviously, you put the 4 there. You pick up the T. Boom, T. Then, for whatever reason, they want everything between the zeros, so they also want the H.
Oh, God.
They bump it, and then they're like, "Look, it's a 0. Or fuck you," and then they start over.
Well, I never understood it to begin with. I'm just watching things move on. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Quentin.
It's spelling something.
The
The.
Phantom of the Opera is here
I knew it.
inside your mind. Theta.
Theta.
Yeah, I like the Romer Gs. Not everybody likes them. I am supremely impressed with battery life. I put batteries on this thing when I bought it and have been completely unconcerned with battery life since then.
The target. X. Vol. The target. Sex.
The target triple X
Is awake. What is it going to spell after it finishes that? Just gibberish. X. X. T.
Take them out.
Take this.
Take this.
Take this! X. 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 Dude, there's a lot of sex innuendos in the game.
Yeah, completely unnecessary inputs there.
String reverse! As if string forward wasn't complex enough.
Yeah. For real.
Oh, he speaks backwards.
Great. This is now an adult stream.
You today, how
Let me
are?
just go ahead and set the mature flag on this stream.
For each 0 terminated string in the inbox, So whenever it hits 0, reverse it and output that. Okay. So back. Just output it. Reverse it and then output it.
Brandon,
Uh-huh.
I bought something today.
Is it a racing wheel?
It wasn't a racing wheel. I'll have you know.
I believe you.
It was something equally stupid.
Something?
It was dumplings.
Dumplings.
No, I'll reveal it on an Instagram story once I receive my order. It might be one of the dumbest things I've bought in quite some time. I'm very excited about it. I'm excited to reveal it to the world. I hope you support me in my decision.
Uh-huh. Scared.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I may hurt myself with my new purchase, but that's okay. Was it a whole new computer? It was not. It was not a whole new computer. I have, however, been shopping for new cases, and I think if I can get my hands on an Encase M1, I'll be building one of those because I really want to jam one of my two bigger builds into an Encase M1. I was thinking about the Dancase A4. I think that's
Dancase.
I think that was a little too small. The ventilation is not great in the Dancase until the new C4 case comes out, but who knows when that's going to happen.
C4.
But Encase M1 is kind of my sweet spot right now. It's portable, it's liquid coolable, it is backpackable.
Chewable.
It's chewable.
No, that would ruin it. That would ruin the sequence.
You'd always get a new Node 202. Yeah. I think so. The Node 202 was among my choices when I was building my first machine, and I think that's when I got my Corsair 250D, which is significantly larger than a Node 202. But yeah, I just wanted the extra fan space.
Fan space?
There's one with a Ryzen chip in it near me. What, an Encase? Oh man. Lucky?
So what if I does this?
Alright, so what are we working with here?
So we have to lay out all the letters in each word. Every time a 0 comes up, it's a new word. So we have to lay out all the letters and then put them in reverse order on the outbox.
Okay.
And then when it's 0, it resets. It's a new word.
So wait.
So I told it to put the N down on 0.
Oh, okay.
But the problem is, like, obviously this next word is going to be longer than 3. So
maybe.
I have a feeling.
But by the time you get to the next word, isn't your first line clear?
It would be, but if I set up the thing for only 3 letters, what is it going to do with the 4th one?
Okay, so pull from inbox, copy to 0.
And then I told it do it again, but I wouldn't want that. Oh, wait. Copy to. Ready? Watch this. Watch this genius new button we have.
Oh,
copy
right.
to whatever position.
Copy to the value of 14.
Boom!
And then increment 14.
Bump
There you
14.
go. Bang, dude.
And then keep doing it. Okay, wait, but there has to be a stopping point.
Well then.
Inbox.
If 0, 14 equals
then,
0.
Yes, we need to. Shoot. Well, we'll tell them to just go place it there.
Ow,
Because it'll be holding the 0. So if 0, it'll copy to 14 to reset the 0, and then it'll start picking up the letter. Fuck, wait. It's got to copy. Can't copy to 14. If it copies to 14, I can't tell it to reverse itself. If 0, okay. Bump. Oh, if 0, bump down 14. No. Okay. I'm like confusing myself. Copy from
You're confusing
the
me
value
too.
of 14.
But I'm drunk, so that's easy.
Bump down 14.
Oh, right. Okay.
Continuously do it
until it equals 0, or what?
Until 0. And then.
But couldn't you just subtract the value of 14 from 14, which makes it 0?
Yes, but we need it to pick up. Here, wait. Let's see
So,
what
Tim,
we got somewhere.
Tim's here.
Hello, Tim. Welcome to coding. Okay. She's like, oh look, there's a 1 now.
Speaking of coding, I've been
coding. E.
I've subscribed to Codecademy. First off, it's not Code Academy, it's Codecademy.
Yes.
Learning about HTML and CSS the past week. Learning a lot of things.
Yeah. If 0.
This is Headache the game, yeah.
Oh, why did it bump? It shouldn't have bumped. It did. The bump has to happen prior. Ah, shit. No. 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 The very wrong. Undo. Stop. Okay, so what was the problem? Cloud. Okay.
So
it's trying to copy from bot 5. This
yeah.
needs to go here. Can't let it do that last. No. It wouldn't know. It wouldn't know.
That's okay, Tim.
I'm
very inebriated, so I don't understand most of what's going on either. Why didn't it start at 0?
Because I told it to bump it at the beginning, hoping that it would add that extra number, but it did. The jump has to. No, the jump can't come before the bump.
I realized that shaking the mic picks up. Didn't realize that.
Okay, I'm gonna clear this for a second. Yes. Okay. Inbox. If it picks up a 0, go back to the inbox. Right? Now, if it picks up a 0, it's gonna skip a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
That means it's the end of sequence.
Circumvent the circuit.
So, if it isn't a 0, it will go copy it to the value of 14. Value of 14.
So you have to find a way to code it to be able to read what letter it is before it tries to copy from, if I'm understanding this correctly. You might be. Who knows?
So it does all that, and then...
I have a feeling that Brandon has a better grasp than anyone here.
And then... it'll... No, this goes in here. If it's 0, we don't want it to jump start again. Then Then, well, it picks up the 0, so now it knows. Now it's got to bump down. It's got to bump down 14 to start doing the countdown, and then copy from. This is the same thing that I'm pretty sure we had last, except just a different jumping area. Until well, we need. Wait, they gotta go pick up. Copy from 14. Outbox it. Go copy the number from there to see if it's 0. If 0.
I'm entirely lost.
If 0, bump down. No, if 0, start over.
I'm setting my microphone down. I'm so confused.
If not 0, do it again. Yes? Okay, we got this part down. We know this part works. This is the part we don't have the problem with. Okay. Here we go. 0. Oh, thank God. We had the bump in the wrong spot. We literally flipped this bump minus and the copy from. We had it. Many goat. Many goat hand.
I don't understand what just happened.
So
I have no comprehension of what just happened.
So we told it. We did what we did before.
Also,
but basically,
did you not get the H?
Oh, I just didn't.
Oh, okay. There we go.
We did what we did before, but the problem is we went to go pick up from the empty space when we should have subtracted from our number first and then go pick up from the space. That's why we always had an extra number.
Well, you beat the speed challenge.
Inventory report.
Oh, I'm so glad you're better at this game than I am.
Inventory check.
I'll just stick to building servers.
Hey Clayton. For each thing in the inbox, send the outbox. Send to the outbox the total number of matching floor items on the floor.
What?
So if it's an A, I gotta pick up all the A's?
Oh my god. So that means you need to increment the cell and check each cell for a matching value.
Like, I don't even know where to start on that.
All right, one step at a time.
Kill myself.
Inbox.
Inbox. Where do we even put this? Okay. Inbox. Put it on 19. That's as far as I got. And then outbox.
We don't have a method. We don't have a method to compare text. We've only been working with numbers so far.
Obviously, Space 14 is gonna have a lot of shit going down with it.
Space 14 about to get a lot of traffic.
Pretty much.
You gotta count them all, then send out the number that there are. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh, so like the A, I would put out 3.
The 4.
4? Oh, because it's self?
No, there's 4 on the field.
No, there is 4. There is 4. I didn't see.
Is there a way to check the
Space
inbox
8
without actually pulling from it? Nope.
No. So matching items on the floor, so it does not count itself.
What happens if you... What happens if you subtract, I don't know, the value of subtract
Of a letter?
Yeah, subtract A from the value of 1.
I could just do this. I
Like-
could tell it to bump B down. Can't bump with a letter. So no algebra.
I don't. Then how can we compare values?
This is ridiculous.
There. All right, hold on. Do we have any more utilities under the 3 dots, or is that still just comments?
Nah, this is comments.
Okay.
We didn't gain any new rules. We're still working with whatever we have. We only get a new rule after every like story section.
That doesn't make any sense. We can't compare alphabetical values. We can only compare numericals. Is there and the order of letters is changing every time. Yeah.
Yeah. So therefore, it's not something set in stone.
This one is
Difficult.
like confusing from a premise point of view, not a mechanics point of view. My cord's getting tangled up in my
My
boom
brain's
arm.
getting tangled up.
What does the ellipse do? That's just our comments. We can leave
Yeah,
comments for ourselves.
we can leave comments for ourselves for when the code gets super long.
Yeah. Don't forget to document your code.
I don't know. I legitimately can't even think where to begin. Not even with the inbox. It might not even begin with the inbox.
Do you get anything from clicking on that exclamation point?
If I drag one of the commands into it, it'll tell me what it does.
Document your firewalls too.
Okay. Inbox. Put it on the floor. Get on the floor. Do the dinosaur.
Walk the dinosaur, yeah.
Okay. Clearly, we have to pick up the number at some point.
Right.
So if we pick up the 0, it's just a 0 at the moment.
Hold on. What if you copy from the value of 15?
But 15 wouldn't have a value. It would just be whatever letter.
So you're copying to 15. And then
Yeah.
you do your copy from and change that to the value of 15.
Value of 15. But 15, there's no box labeled X. That's the thing. There's no like a grid on the floor labeled X. Because its value is whatever the tile number is, not the box. Sadly.
All right, let's try a different mission.
But can't.
Is this like the latest one?
Eh. That or the Fibonacci one, which I
Jesus.
rather do many things other than the Fibonacci sequence.
Shelby says they're back from a successful liquor run. Bah, 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 bah.
Do you think at what point does Mr. John Google give us the answer?
Is that the name of this mission? Is it inventory report?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look it up.
You look it up. Therefore, I will have no knowledge.
But my typing skills are
Inhuman.
piss poor at best.
Resource.
I have not spelled a
Backy.
single word correctly yet. Human resource machine?
Machine. Yes.
Machine. All right, I spelled
Machine.
machine right. All right. In. Nope, messed that one up.
How do we bump it?
Inventory. Ends in a Y, not an I. Okay. This says year 32 inventory report.
Yes. Every stage is a year.
Okay, this just gives a straight up answer, but doesn't explain how.
Perfect. Don't.
All right. Do you want me to just give you the answer so we can kind of like reverse engineer it?
Sure.
Okay. Copy from 14.
Copy from 14.
Copy to 19.
Copy to 19.
Copy to 18.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna compare.
Inbox.
Oh, what?
Copy to 15.
Okay, see, we got that one right. We need to do that.
Subtract 18. Subtract the value of 18.
But that wouldn't work.
The value of 18.
Oh. Again.
Wouldn't
work. Right?
Jump if 0 D.
Like, I don't know where D is in the sequence.
I don't know what that means.
Is there another D in the sequence?
I don't know what that means. Oh, wait.
Just waiting.
Okay,
Nuts.
so they have these categorized.
Leave
Leave the jump if 0 there. You're at jump D. Bump up 18.
Inside the jump D?
Yeah.
Or
jump
upgrade?
if 0 and just leave that there. Copy from 15.
Where?
I don't know what any of this means. This is at the bottom, at the very bottom.
Very bottom. Outside the jumps?
Yeah. We'll fix the jumps later.
Okay.
Copy from 15. Do another jump.
Regular?
Yeah.
We'll ignore where the jumps go until
right. I need to.
on the board.
We have to figure those out. Bump up 19. Copy from 19. Outbox. Jump to the very beginning.
Okay. Jump to the very beginning.
Your first jump, if 0, on line 7, goes to just before the bump up 19.
Just before bump up 19. Okay, now line 9.
Let's set your jump 0 goes to 19. Your jump 0 on line 9 goes just before copy from 19.
This one?
Oh shoot, I closed my webpage. Oh shoot,
Oh
shoot.
man, we have one more jump to place.
Okay, I found it. I got it back.
So back to inbox. I feel like that's where it's gotta go.
Hold on. You just put... Which one did you just put?
Jump 0 from under the bump 18 to under bump 9.
Just above bump 19.
Just above... Oh no, sorry, I did it... Fuck. The
Okay,
one
yeah, you
jump
got it, you
zero
got it.
above 18 is the same one that goes right above bump 19.
Yes, you
The
got it.
other jump zero goes above bump copy. Above copy from 19. I'm going insane. Where does the last jump go? This is the only one that's unresolved.
Okay, so you have a regular jump that goes to Charlie, which is just above bump up 18.
Here?
Right there, yeah.
What the fuck am I looking at?
I don't know.
I'm assuming that was it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, we got a bunch of zeros. If this works. Okay, we have a B. -1.
What just happened?
You can totally...
Subtract alphabetics.
I guess. What is happening? I feel like this is infinite loop. I feel like there's a problem, Clayton.
Fast forward. Yeah.
Why isn't the game yelling at me? This is an infinite loop. I feel like that jump was supposed to go somewhere else.
Okay. All right. Cancel it out. Put her out of her misery.
Never.
Okay.
I think this goes somewhere else.
Let's start at the top.
Starting from the top.
Copy from 14. Copy to
from 14.
19. Copy to 18. Inbox. Copy to 15. Sub 18.
And that's all one section.
Right. Jump 0 to just above bump up 19.
Correct.
Okay. Bump up 18. Copy from 18. We missed that.
Okay, copy from
The value of 18, sorry. Yeah.
The value of 8.
Jump
Okay.
Z to just above copy from 19.
Okay.
Jump Z. Copy from 15. Jump to Bravo, which is just above sub 15. Wait.
There's no sub 15.
I lost it. Jump
We have a sub 18.
Bravo. Sub 18. Just above sub 18.
Above sub 18.
Ah, okay.
That's where we went wrong. Also the
Bump up 19. Jump Charlie, which is just above bump up 18.
Wait. That's not here.
Yeah, so just under bump up 19, put another jump. And then put that jump just above bump up 18.
Okay.
Copy from 19. Outbox jump alpha very beginning.
Tim says copy from 15 should be sub 15.
Copy from 15. I don't see any sub 15s in this solution.
Let's
Let's
see.
run it, see what happens. The problem is that if this works, I don't understand how it works.
Checking every box. Oh, I see it. Pause. Stop. Okay. Look, see how she just did a 0?
Yes,
So
because B
she'll-
minus B equals 0.
Exactly. So then she'll add it to the 3.
Oh,
Well,
I
it'll-
see.
Then
Yeah.
it'll bump the 3 up because she got a 0.
Right. Okay.
And the 18 keeps going up to go check the rest of them.
Right. Okay.
I had -22 because it was what? B minus X.
So she grabs the B each cycle.
Exactly. And whenever she gets
Bunk.
a 0, she adds it
Bunk.
to the
Yep.
list.
So there's 5 Bs on the board.
Exactly. And finally, boom! Look at that.
Wow.
And then she resets. Oh my god.
That
We
is-
would have never figured that out.
There's not a chance we would have figured that out. Are you kidding me? It's 9:30. We would have never figured
There's
that out.
definitely an extra step in here because she does something redundant, but I don't care.
I don't care at all.
Yeah, because why would she pick that up first? Boom, -23. Oh my god. That would have been impossible without Googling it. Who figured this out?
I don't know.
Did Einstein play this game?
Gimlau. Thanks, Gimlau.
Good old Gimlau. Is this on your Code Academy?
No, it definitely isn't. I don't know how to do this in CSS. I could put a nice border on it. That's about it.
Oh yeah, I guess the developers would know what to do. Make a good point there too.
393 steps.
There was one command that was excess.
Oh man.
Which added up quite a bit. Like 50 extra steps. Whatever. Where's Carol? That's what I want to know.
Oh, we got some lore.
Got some sick lore.
Lore dumps.
Where's Carol?
Found Carol.
There's Carol. Carol's gone. Carol quit.
This coffee is amazing.
Why do they sound like they're
Work, ladies.
walking backwards down a really long hallway?
Breaking. Previous reports of machine
I don't think she was a robot before.
I don't think so either.
100% fine.
I think some weird shit happened last
Yeah.
cutscene. We can go back to it.
Since we've been away.
Maybe we should go back one cutscene and see what happened.
Also,
missed something.
you're sacrificing quite a bit of shelf space by putting the TV in front of the cabinets.
You know. Just see.
I thought
did
that said.
click?
I thought that said Midnight Patreon.
Nah, it said petroleum, which makes me think robots did take over.
I almost poked myself in the eye trying to fix my hair.
Idiot.
Idiot.
I like this Carol. Pre-dead Carol.
Warm-bodied Carol.
You're either dead or pre-dead. Those are your two states.
Or post-dead.
You're either pre or post-dead.
The duality of man, pre and post-dead. Okay,
so
I kind of remember that.
Alright, robot takeover happened. And Carol is now post-dead.
Right.
But not in this cutscene, she's pre-dead here. Pre-dead Carol is here, but currently in our story, it's post-dead Carol.
Right.
Do we have to code in that?
We've transported back in time to pre-dead Carol, when she's actually
Alright,
post-dead.
Well, now we're post-dead Carol. Oh, there's our words.
What's the meaning of this?
Reduce bandwidth. Removing all vowels. Oh no!
Good luck.
Send everything from the inbox to the outbox except vowel.
Okay.
So we need something similar to what we just had of every time we get a vowel, it check. We'd have to check against.
So it seems like you'd have to subtract each one to see if it equals 0?
Pretty much.
So
And if it does, then we jump back up to the inbox to grab it.
right. So like inbox to 9 and then compare the value of the value of 0 to the value of 9 or
So copy 9. Oh, we have to bump. We have to bump so they know check. So copy to 9. Then subtract from the value of nope. Get this out of my face. the value of whatever 5 says. Bump 5. Fuck. We need an if 0 goes back to the top. Alright, and then a bump 5. Yes.
And then
Okay,
you
that
bump
works.
5, yeah.
No. Slight change. Because we're going to lose that 0 forever.
Why is that?
Because it's going to keep counting up. And then when we get to the next letter, it's not going to be on 0 anymore.
You're right.
So what we have to do
right.
is we have to copy. We have to copy before anything else. Copy from 5. Move it to 6.
To keep the 0?
Yes.
Okay.
Then it goes to the inbox, puts it in 9. It'll go to the value of 6, bump 6. So everything we do will mess with the 6. And then at the end of the program, when it goes back, it will replace the box number 6 with a 0.
Okay. I see what you're getting at.
Okay. Now we needed. So if it's not 0, if it is in the vowel that matches A.
I'd like to take a moment just to say how amazing technology is. That I could, in a drunken state, still configure my PC to broadcast this stream to the thousands of viewers at home. Potentially thousands of viewers at home. I just think that's incredible that it's so easy to do now to host your own live streams in a very simple way. It's very, very streamlined.
Very simple.
Compared to what you're doing, launching a live stream, a lot easier.
What are you talking about? Moving boxes, easy mode. So, does all this. So this is the thing. It bumps up 1, then it goes back up to the top. She copies the letter again, brings it over to whatever the value of 6 is. Checks it. If it's 0, starts over. If not, bumps it up, does it again.
This is such an inefficient way to do math.
I need a way to tell her to stop.
Oh, by the way, the convention center in Houston has seesaws out front. And they play music when you bounce up and down. It's great. There are LED panels on each side, so whichever side is like higher on each side lights up, and then each time it rocks back and forth, it goes ding dong gong dong ba ding. It's great. It was 100 degrees outside, and Shelby and I were on a seesaw, bouncing up and down.
As one does.
Yeah, it's the most fun I've had in 10 years.
I just need to see. I don't know how to tell her to stop. That's the problem. So checks. Okay, so I noticed a problem. Oh wait. Ah, no. Okay, she's gonna know that's 0. She's gonna tell her to do a new letter. Okay, boom.
I don't know
Nailed it.
what's happening.
She just nailed it. She found that it was a U. She had a value of 0 at some point. Here's the problem.
She hasn't output anything yet.
She doesn't know what to do once she finds one that's not a vowel. So we have the vowel situation settled. We need the consonant situation. So we needed a way to tell her to stop. We're gonna have to copy the number a second time and like figure some other bullshit.
Brandon, it feels so good to close my eyes.
The final resting place, Clayton.
I'm drunk and it feels so good to close my eyes because I start to get off balance and it feels really good.
Feels so good, but
Ow, and my eyelid turned inside out. That hurts.
I'm missing something. We're missing something.
What's
We've
that?
almost done this entire stream and only did like 3 levels.
I know. It's getting to the point where like we're gonna have these streams. We're gonna do 1 level per stream.
We have the
I hear you
vowels.
walking up.
Have a water.
I'm gonna have a water. I have a water.
You need to drink more water.
You have the valley, the vowel thing.
Okay.
Good.
We need a way for it to stop.
I'm gonna drink the water.
Second number.
Oh, it's cold. It hurts my throat.
It hurts me throat. Okay.
Yeah, it hurts me.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Does it really key out?
Okay. We're going to bump. This is gonna be the stupidest thing. We're gonna bump 6 4 times, and we're gonna subtract from it. We're gonna go in reverse.
Brandon, I apologize. I'm no use. I'm very little
It's
help.
no use. Alright, we're gonna. This is not the efficient way, but it is a way. Therefore, I don't care.
Gotta be careful not to knock over my water.
So she'll copy from 5. It'll be a 0. She'll bump it up to 4. Go to the inbox, put it to 9. Track. Whatever, position 6. As long as there's no 0, she'll bump it down.
Buying the PC from you, Quentin. Like, hey, can you hook a brother up with a cheap PC?
Then I need. Okay, copy from 6. With negative, it'll hit -1 because she has to check 0. Negative. Outbox. No. Copy from.
I'm so lost.
9. Don't worry, so am I.
I'm so incredibly lost.
So she's gonna copy it from 5 to 6, right? The 0. We're making a new 0.
I was
Then we're
actually
gonna add 4 to
surprised
it.
the amount of used PCs down here. I mean, used PCs are like a renewable resource because, like, with the rate of obsolescence, like, PCs are constantly being upgraded and just trashed, and everybody's chasing the big numbers. What is happening?
Okay, so she adds 4 to the 6, right, at the beginning. So now it goes backwards. It goes U-O-I-E-A. So she'll check that. And basically, she's going to keep going. As long as she never gets a 0, then she'll put it in the outbox. Because it'll go to -1 because I made her also check 0. It works. It is not efficient, but it works. See, look.
I just see her picking up and putting things down.
So, it's not a no. She's confirmed it's not a no. I don't know why she does that pickup. Oh, because I have her checking. Boom, she got a 0. Starts over. And then she's counting it back up to 4. To start it at U instead of starting it at A. And she'll compare them all. As long as the sum of the 2 letters never come out to 0.
I applaud you for figuring this out, because I don't understand what's happening.
There's no way this is the most efficient way to do it, but it's a way to do it. That's all I care. Especially since I have 4 bumps right next to each other.
She's getting her pelvic thrust. Woo!
Woo! Done, son. How many extra steps were
Land
there?
on the right foot. Don't forget it.
5 extra size. That's gotta be. Oh,
That's
you
not
know
that
what?
bad.
Way less than I thought it was gonna be, but it's done. Oh yeah, I am not going to the alphabetizer.
Ah.
You can suck it, game. You're fired. Alright, we're done.
Great. Game over.
Nah, he was just kidding. Seems like the building is a little in disrepair. Send everything from the inbox to the outbox.
There's
Easy.
a wall missing.
Unless you see the same value as before. If it repeat. But what do you mean by same value as before? Because if I get like an A now, and then in 40 boxes another A comes up, do I send that A out? Does it have to be in sequence?
I think that means like subsequent values. So you need to cache it as you output it, and then compare the previous one.
So
to the
every
current
time
one.
I cache. So basically, okay, this one's not that bad. So you go
Yeah.
to the inbox, copy it to the value of 14.
Right.
Then you go to the. Okay.
Then you output it?
Then you output. No, we're not gonna output it yet.
No? Oh, you need
No,
to,
no, we're not gonna output it yet, because then we're gonna go back to the inbox. We're going to subtract it from it.
From the value of 14 or what?
We're gonna subtract it. It should be from the value of 14, but I'm being a problem. As long as it doesn't go back on it, so this will work. So as long as there's no A's after these D's down here, we're good. This should work. So then it'll go do it. If it's 0, we need an outbox. We need an outbox at some point. This would make it. This will check them. Basically, what if we just laid them all out? We lay them all out until. And then once there's nothing, take from the inbox. No, because she won't know. There's no command to tell her. Okay. Inbox. Copy to the value of 14.
I made the
That's
wrong
gotta
decision on what night to drink heavily.
What do you mean? This is working exactly how you planned.
I'm of no assistance.
Okay. Okay. Has to be right.
Also,
There's no other way around.
Also, I spent $16 in Elite Dangerous today.
What did you buy?
I bought a ship kit and a paint job.
Ship shit.
I bought a black and red paint job. It looks super sweet. I'm very happy with my purchase.
Oh man. Okay. That gets 1 letter out. So if we grab from the value.
Oh, it's
of
so cold.
14.
I'm gonna hold the microphone like a phone because I've got my earbuds in, and then it just feels natural to hold the mic like this, like it's a phone.
Hello? Hello?
Operator? Klondike 219, please.
Give me a Klondike bar, please.
Quentin says that's a totally justified purchase. Thank you, Quentin.
Down.
I feel like it was money well spent. Is there a USB phone? Yeah. It's a very complicated setup. It goes through a mix-up, a mixer, an amplifier, a very expensive microphone. And a $2,000 PC.
Copy the new spots. Then 14 says, now I could tell it, Herod, tell, big.
What's that? You're breaking up a little bit.
Am I? You going through a tunnel?
What's that?
Hello?
You're breaking up.
Sorry, there's a tunnel.
Can we attach a rotary phone to a PC? That was my impression of a rotary phone.
Oh, okay. Subtract value 13. Because it's going to have the old letter.
Brandon, you have lost me entirely in this algorithm.
Okay. We put the first, it grabs something from it grabs the box. It takes it to wherever 14 says.
Right.
Then it copies it and sends it out. Because it's going to be the first in its line. Then, I'm going to put the jumps in last. Then it's going to grab from the inbox again. Well, then what's going to happen is it's going to grab the number that 14 says, which is currently 0. It'll copy it to 13. Then it will bump. Oh, sorry. It will bump 14, so it'll make it 1. Copy it to 13. And then subtract it, making it 0 again. Then when it goes back to the inbox, it will place the new letter in wherever 14 now says, which will be 1. And then it will compare the new letter to the one that 13 says, which is 0. And if it's 0, it will start that process again until it is not 0. Because then that means the new letter once it's not 0.
All right. Quentin says Chase and I are in the same boat.
Boat.
Didn't realize Chase was in this stream.
If it's not 0 though. Bump 13 down.
He's on Twitter.
And once it hits a negative number, start over.
Oh my God.
What?
Chase did a shot of 128 proof shine. Dang,
Why?
dude. So, old story. When a relative of mine got married, they had a glass of cherries that had been soaking in 153 proof, which is 75% alcohol. That jar of cherries sat in my refrigerator at my parents' house for like 4 years. And then I decided to have some cherries and some cherry juice and got absolutely ruined on 153 proof cherry juice.
Aha.
So I see where he's
Drank fermented cherry.
right. I drank lighter fluid.
I don't know if I built this. There's another A. The one thing I said that I could not have happen is that an A shows up later in the sequence. Send it out. Okay. Wait. Maybe I built it right.
Maybe you know what you're talking about.
Maybe
ADD. It says ADD. I identify with that.
It's adding. It's really not though. It's tracking everything. Okay, what happens now? What's gonna happen when she picks up that A?
Who can say?
Why is she? Oh! It's checking both of them because it subtracts from 13. It'll check everything.
Is that good or bad?
It's good because watch.
Okay.
She'll check, put it there. She'll check C. It won't work. Knock it down. Now she'll go check D. Doesn't work. And now she'll go check A. And she knows. I'm an accidental genius.
That should be the title of the stream. I'm an accidental genius.
I hate letters.
Wow, look at that!
What? I did it in fewer? I don't know how.
Because you're an accidental genius.
Apparently.
And I'm a functional alcoholic.
Let's not say functional yet.
I can launch a stream.
Okay, what do we got? Oh, that's a long thing.
Whoa, this is a big grid.
Each pair on the floor contains 1, data, and 2, the address of another one pair. What?
Oh, yeah.
Another one of the pairs.
So look at cell 1, it contains 13. Look at cell 4, it contains 23.
23. Okay, got it. Understood. A scrambled chain. Each thing in the inbox is an address of one of the pairs. Outbox the data for that pair, and also the data of the following pair in the chain. The chain ends when you reach a negative address. Repeat until the inbox.
Good lord.
I see why Carol jumped.
That's why there's a chunk of the building missing. Because you just shoulder tackled the corner office. Hey Brandon, you want to play some Elite Dangerous?
I want to die. I want to post dead. Please.
Okay.
Where does one start with this?
I don't even... Okay. Outbox the data for that pair.
So
and also
okay,
the data...
So the first one is 0. So we put the E. And then we have to go to the 13. So whoever's in 13, which is S.
So the value of 1 is 13, so it should go to cell 13, right?
Yes, because our first box is 0, which is the E. So she'll take the E, put it in the track.
Okay.
Then E is paired with 13. So then it'll jump to 13.
So
which is S.
if you outbox 0, like let's build it one step at a time. Outbox 0.
Well, we don't want to. Yes. Okay. So we have to copy from. Well, here's the thing, though.
Okay.
We have to put. It's not outbox 0. It's outbox.
The value of 0.
The value is going to be.
Okay.
So inbox in pairs, outbox 2, data's pair also till the chain end and reach a negative address. So we'd put, let's say, you go to the inbox, copy it to 12 because the dead center of the board.
Okay.
Then copy from the value of 12, box, which will be the E, and you outbox it. Then
Wait.
bump.
I don't think that's going to do... Because it's just going to put 0 in 12, and then you're going to copy from the value of 12, which is 0.
Yes, the value of 12 will be in square 0, which is the E.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't realize that was the location. All right.
And then We're gonna bump. Well, now it'll read 1. It'll read the next number. Okay, wait, I see a problem.
Okay.
Which will be 13. We tell it to bump it, and then to tell it to copy from the value of the new bumped number, which this would be confusing.
The value of 12?
Well, so the 0 will turn into a 1, which is now pointing us to 13. We need it to we need to somehow tell the code that to look at square 12, find what number it's pointing to, and look where that number is pointing, and go copy that letter.
Okay.
And keep going until a negative number, which is when we hit square 21.
So if you look at the value of 12 and then copy that to like 17, and then look at the value of 17, that guides you to cell 1, right?
Yeah.
You basically use 12 as an operator.
So we copy from, okay, I see. Copy from, not that, from 12, and then put that in the new spot.
17, just cause.
17, because it's under it.
Right.
Then they will copy from the value, not the value, from the value of 17. It'll grab the X, and then we'll tell it to the bumps. Gonna be a problem. No, it won't. No, it won't be a problem. Then we'll tell it, okay, something's not in the correct order, because if I do a jump, it's gonna bump 12 again.
Let's run through it one step at a time.
All right. Hello? Game? I lost mouse controls.
Did you?
I swear to you I did.
Did I bump my mouse?
Maybe.
How about now?
Got nothing.
Did you click out of the window?
No. Let me see if I do click out of the window on purpose.
I have mouse control. Does that help at all?
I don't think it will. Here, wait, click that. Can I type in that? To make sure that oh, you draw on it. F is, by the way, takes it out of full screen mode.
Oh, I can't draw anymore.
Why don't I have mouse controls all of a sudden? We're on a path to genius.
Hold on, I'm trying to fill it in before I run out of inputs. Oh, I ran out.
What is this, like PictoChat?
Yes, PictoChat. Hold on, let me disable the turn that off.
You turn my mouse control off.
Audio. Dot.
I feel like Parsec's all on there.
I'm gonna turn those off. Give it a second. Turn them back on. Do you have inputs?
No mouse. But the mouse always comes after I get the keyboard control. So I don't know how to, there we go. Well, we know the keyboard works.
All right. No mouse?
No moose.
Disconnect and then reconnect and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
No mouse. No mouse. No mouse.
Reconnect.
Okay, doke. Papario. Kakarapap. got a mouse?
No. I have a keyboard. How did we get my mouse to work last time? Like literally like an hour ago we got it to work.
I don't know. Why don't you have a mouse?
Why no moose? Click and drag, like jump into the thing.
A what?
Hit OK and see the jump command. Yeah. And now let's see. Why all of a sudden?
Okay, I'm gonna kill the program. I'm gonna kick you out. Kill the program.
Kill it on my end. Hey, yeah, look, the system tray one's different.
Yeah.
But their logo everywhere else isn't. Only in the system tray.
All right, I'm relaunching.
/kick.
Right. /kick.
Exclamation point kick.
Bop.
I'm deaf. Very much deaf.
All right, but how is your mouse?
I can't hear.
Try the mouse. Okay.
It's working.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Deaf man plays human resource manager. Human resource machine.
Resets its sound every time you connect to a computer.
It
so
sure does.
It's at full blast. In my case, 50% of my computer. But I have to bring it down to 2. Where did we leave off?
I don't know. I don't know.
Copy from 17. The value of 17.
You told me to put a jump there, so I did. I don't know what I was doing.
There was a reason. Because we have to tell the outbox. Bump it up.
Shelby's in the other room yelling about the magic school bus. I don't give a crap about Miss Frizzle.
Something happened. Something. Copy from 12, which would be nothing now. There would be nothing to bump. Bump is screwing everything. Oh, that's right. We were gonna run. We were gonna run through it.
Yeah, we were originally going to try to run through this.
Yes. So she grabs the E. Boom. Bumps it. She knows to go read the 13. Because it's the space next to the E. Grabs the S. Outputs the S. Now here's what has to happen. She has to bump 17.
Okay.
No. So instead of copying it to 17, we copy it to 12. We have to replace the number outright. Because it's now going to be because she's going to move the 13 onto 12, and then it'll rebump that.
Okay.
That was not the command to remove. That was oh, I just had to change that. I know. Actually, can't remove it. No, not. Because it'll output a number. Now, what? Okay, 0. That's E.
Output. Okay.
Output.
0.
1. She grabs the 13, replaces it. Now she's in that pair.
Okay.
Boom. So now she's gonna go to 14. The 3.
It spells escape. It spells escape.
It does spell escape. Okay, we have to put a stop though, because we have to tell it when it hits -1, stop. So at the end,
if negative, nothing.
If negative,
jump outside the loop.
It'll copy from the value, which will be that. It bumps it to there. Copies from that, from the value, which at some point will be 21, which will be negative, goes back to the inbox.
But how does it exit the loop?
That is how it'll exit.
Are you sure about that?
I hope so. And we're gonna speed this up a little. E8. -1.
Why
Alright, it
did
just starts
she-
over. That works. Escape. Ape escape!
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's actually going to spell out ape escape.
Oh my god. It does spell ape escape. That's beautiful.
Even though before it would have said escape ape, which I feel like is what it was trying to do.
Ape
Look
escape.
at that. We reasoned through it.
Ooh. Well,
We hit the speed challenge.
somehow.
I don't know how we did that. We have 2 levels left.
Okay. In program. Congratulations.
And here's a Punnett square.
A what?
Oh no! It's gonna be like Battleship. We're gonna have a Battleship situation. Each number of your inbox is an address of a tile on the floor. Send to the outbox the coordinates of that tile. Column first, row second. Fuck you, game.
This is...
So the first one would be 12, which is it's column first, right? So it would be 0, 3.
Yeah, it's always column row. Oh boy.
How do we? How do we indicate what the fuck's about to happen? For example, the address of 6 is 2, 1. Ask your boss for more examples.
My
The
soda
4
was too
Ps, proper-
carbonated. I had to shake it up and release some of the carbonation. Quentin says punnet is used for jeans.
For jeans. Alright, so yeah, okay. 3-0.
Jeans, like Gene Simmons?
Like Gene Cinnamons.
Like Gene Wilder?
May he rest in
Uh,
peace.
Yeah. Is Gene Wilder dead? Yeah, he is dead.
He's definitely dead.
He's dead. Yeah.
I put him there.
Silver bullet.
Alright. Just put this anywhere, right?
Anywhere, any old where.
I see no problem with just putting it in 0. Copy to 0.
00, snake eyes. That's poker. I'm gonna help you understand poker, Brandon.
Ah, of course. Thank you. What I've been looking
I'm
for.
gonna break it down for you. Poker tutorials here on Carpet Boredom.
So it puts it there. That. And then it picks up where it's from, but that's not gonna...
Well, we did have a gambling night in GTA.
Like- What happens if I do this?
That was like a surprising thing. Finding out that Brandon was so good at poker, at least understanding the mechanics of poker was a really cool thing to find out. Brandon's like a closed.
This is a video game.
Brandon is a closed system where you don't really know what's going on beneath the surface until he tells you.
Exactly. You only know what I allow you to know.
Very clever, that one.
In case you're wondering, I googled it.
He's a spy. He's a professional.
I am the professional.
But his Sims failed as a spy.
I don't. Google lied to me. Actually, Google specifically said to copy to 7.
Are you
Googled
looking
this
up
one.
solutions to this?
I had to.
Oh, okay.
We will never get this done. We're gonna learn by seeing. I don't know what the fuck Google. Okay, this is what I got.
Okay.
Inbox. And then, well, first of all, inbox is its own sequence. It's A, inbox. Then B, copy to 7. Copy from the value of 7. Outbox. I gotta be on the wrong one. There's no way. What year are we on? Definitely the wrong one.
The one that oh, you're in year 39. You're recoordinator.
It's because we didn't do the side ones. This is we're just gonna,
What's that?
we're just gonna get some help.
Okay.
It's not cheating.
Would you like to call a lifeline? Use a lifeline? Call a
yes. Yep.
Ask the audience.
MC Google. Are you ready? Ready to figure this out? Inbox. The end.
Okay.
Okay. Copy to 12.
Copy to 12.
I'm already lost. Then the next thing is comment 0.
I mean, that's just documentation.
Okay, we're gonna ignore anything that says comment. Subtract from 15. Outbox. I'm lost. Oh, sorry. That's a skip way ahead. Jump. I'm already starting. Oh, sorry. Jump negative C, which doesn't exist yet. Jump regular to B, which is after. Copy to 12. We didn't put the comment. This isn't confusing at all.
It's as easy as -1, square root of -1, 3.
Of course. Add 15. Outbox. Comment 1. Copy from 14. Copy to 13. If anyone understands what I'm putting in here, feel free to elaborate.
If anyone understands what they're putting in here, they're a robot. No doubt.
I, for one, am happy with our robot overlords.
I, for one, welcome our robot overlords.
Jump E, which doesn't exist yet. I haven't even made... This is D, so everything's in between.
You're now assembling what I assembled before.
Correct. Copy to... Oop. I see why they're using labels.
Yeah.
I 1000% see why they're using labels.
Yeah.
Up to 11. Bump up 13, because, we know exactly what's going on at 13, right?
Quentin says, well, sadly, I'm not a robot anymore since you guys met me, so I'm of no use.
Copy. Bro.
It's alright. Happens to the best of us.
It's true. I'm only a robot when I'm in clean ship.
Oh, right, yeah.
Jump to D.
Man, we gotta get back into some Elite Dangerous. I've been playing that for like 2 days straight now.
See, but the problem is I enjoy being a co-pilot robot way more than playing the actual game.
But it's so good. It's so good, just like cruising.
I lost mouse control!
You lost mouse? Oh, because I probably pound the desk. How about now? How about now?
We're so close! I have 2 commands to put in.
Do you not have many mouse? Alright, tell me what to do.
Alright, outbox.
Outbox.
Then put a regular jump and bring it all the way back to the beginning. And then hit play.
Boom.
And then something happened.
Perfect. Nailed it.
We were lied to. Okay, we gotta scroll down the list. So go up to the top. Oh wait, do I have control back? No, that was you. It was the perfect timing of me moving my mouse wheel as well. Alright, inbox. Copy to 12. Ignoring the comment. Sub 15. Jump negative. C, which is after the jump. Back up to B, which is before sub 15. Add 15. Outbox. Comment 1. Copy from 14. Copy.
Make sure these aren't values.
They didn't mark any fucking values on here.
Well, then that's a problem. They didn't put anything in brackets?
Okay. No, they're using scripts. What is this? They put a script in their comment.
This ain't freaking Java.
Okay. Clear the whole board. There's such a simpler solution.
I'm so hesitant to clear this board.
Let's clear it. Okay.
All right.
We're gonna skip the first thing. Add 15. You gotta click the 0.
There we go.
Alright. Outbox.
Outbox.
Copy from 11.
What? Why does it?
Because, yeah, that's weird. Outbox. What? Okay. Second outbox.
Another outbox.
Okay. Copy from 14. Copy to 11. Inbox.
Inbox.
Okay. Subtract 15.
Sub 15.
Jump negative.
If any of these are values, let me know.
Okay, well they didn't list any values. Okay. You're gonna drag the blank all the way to the top. Okay. Then copy to 10. Bump up 11. Copy from 10. And then a regular jump. And you're gonna put that right above sub 15. Now scroll all the way up and put a regular jump at the top. And you're gonna drag that under the second outbox. And then you're gonna hit play. And we're gonna pray to our robot overlords.
I don't understand anything that's happening.
Nor do I.
Whatsoever.
Couldn't decipher this. Couldn't decipher it. We got one level left. I'm pulling up the answer right now.
I'm so stupid compared to this game.
This game was not what I was expecting. That's not the right number. I thought it was going to be 40, not 41. Alright, last level, Clayton.
What do you mean last level? There's another thing.
The branch? We're ignoring the branches.
No. There's another thing.
No, that's a story. Coffee mug means story.
Okay. You're right.
Okay. Again. Oh, no. I need ones without scripts, please.
Wait, are they literally using their documentation as like scripting language?
Yes.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Human research machine. 29 to 41.
Sorting floor.
41. Okay. Ooh, this is 38 lines.
All right, hold on. I gotta put my hair up for this one. We're gonna get serious.
For each zero terminated string in the inbox, sort the content of the string, smallest first, biggest last, and put the results in the outbox. Repeat for each string. There's also letters, which is why it makes it. This one's a picture, at least. That one's gonna probably be worse. No, this is bad. This is bad. This doesn't work. I gotta find one that's actually thing.
All right, I got my hair up.
Alright, you sound like you're in a well.
business.
You in a well?
What's that?
You in a well?
Ah, there we go. I was speaking into the wrong side of the mic.
Okay.
I got my hair up. I look like JoJo Siwa.
JoJo Siwa's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh man, that's some merch right there. All right, do I still have mouse?
Yes, I don't have a mouse.
Okay.
I think you should just hit play to see what the hell the game already auto put in.
Perfect. Nailed it.
And, I didn't understand the single thing. Clear this.
Cleared.
Get this scum off of here. Alright. Copy from 24.
I hit my eye with my hair. What? Copy from what?
24. Copy to 13.
Copy to 13.
Copy to 20.
Copy to 20.
Inbox. Copy to 20.
Copy to 20. What's your 20 copy?
Wait, we're gonna skip all jumps. There's gonna be a lot, so we're gonna skip all jump for
Great.
now. We're gonna have to. There's no way.
We're gonna need them later. I guarantee
exactly.
it.
Okay, if you want, we could put the jump in and then just not.
Yeah, and we'll direct it later.
Alright, so we need a jump if 0.
Okay.
Then we need a bump 20. A bump up 20. We need a normal jump. We need a copy to 20. Then a copy from 20.
This is so.
Then we need a jump 0.
A what?
A jump 0. Then we need a copy to 12.
Copy to 12.
Then we need a bump up 20.
Doesn't feel like we're actually doing anything. We're just
We need
moving numbers.
Pretty much. Then we need a copy from 20. Then we need a jump 0. Then we need a sub 12. We need a jump negative. We need a regular jump.
Brandon, if all we wanted to see was the cutscenes, we could just look them up on YouTube.
Too bad. Achievement. Copy from 20.
Copy from 20.
This one puzzle would have been its own stream.
Absolutely.
20.
Oh, right.
Copy to 12. Dude,
Copy.
12 and 20 got something going on.
To 12?
Copy from 20.
Why do we keep...
I don't know.
It doesn't seem like anything's happening.
Alright, you ready for this? Curveball, copy to 13. Regular jump. We're almost there. We're almost done.
Okay, I don't believe you, but okay.
Copy from 12. Well, now we need to start mashing numbers, I think.
From 12?
From 12. Now, don't get your hopes up, but outbox.
Okay.
Because this ain't the end.
We're on line 25.
Copy from 13. Copy to 14. We're in the home stretch.
Okay.
Bump up 14. And then copy from 14. Jump 0. Copy to 13. You know what the worst part is going to be?
Rearranging all these jumps.
Especially since everything fucking repeats. Bump up 13. A regular jump. Copy to 13. Last 5.
Copy to 13.
Copy from 24. Remember that, boy?
Ed boy.
Head boy. Copy to 13.
Man, look at my hair. It's all over the place. Huh? What was the last one?
Copied to 13. Copy to 20. And then a last regular jump.
Are there any output? There is an outbox. Okay.
There's a singular output. Hey! Woo!
Okay.
What a fucking tangled web.
Initial
ready for
jump
this?
0. Where do
Jump
we go?
0 goes after the first regular jump.
After.
Correct.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay, second jump.
The regular jump goes right before inbox.
Third jump 0.
Jump 0 all the way to the beginning.
All right. Fourth jump 0.
This is line 15.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess I could just give you the numbers.
Yeah.
The line. Under line 23. It's gonna be a normal jump.
All right. And 17 jump negative.
Under line 18.
18 jump regular.
Following the line. Under 12.
Under 12. I've completely hidden my face with my own hair.
I see that.
You don't know what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking it's like a loud humming of like a light
But
in
I
like
can
an empty room.
But I can see. That's my secret. All right. What are we on?
I think line 23.
23, yes.
Line 23 goes fucking A, dude. Let's get it.
I don't know where that goes.
Under 12, but under the other one.
Under 12, but under the other one? Like that?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
It technically shouldn't make a difference, but fuck it. Next one should be 30.
Line 30?
Under 33, which is a regular jump.
And
then for
now
33, under 26.
Under 26. Wow, okay. And 38, jump.
38. Boo! Under 9.
Under 9. Under
There,
tail.
by the way, there is so many comments to each one to help while they were explaining. They're like, no, small index, the big index, finding the smallest, finding the biggest, the bumpers, like that. Alright, hit play.
Alright, I have this at full speed. Are you ready to watch this thing of beauty happen?
It's gonna be an hour for the first number, but sure.
Perfect.
Game, don't you be playing. Everything's fine. What is this, line 7?
Is that supposed to be the value of 20?
Maybe. It doesn't tell me. We'll just assume when things go wrong, we'll just change it. No, it can't be. Glorious failure, out of bounds.
Great, cool, thanks.
Game, I cannot handle this. Don't understand what's happening. I see why.
I don't know what it's supposed to be doing.
There's something's fucked up. Something somehow is fucked up. This doesn't work. Because she has to put all the numbers out, but she just deleted the whole sequence. Unless she's only supposed to put letters out?
That's what I thought.
You can't bump a letter.
Is this arrangement correct?
What it looks. Maybe move it. Yeah, see if that'll change it.
Is the jump
Copy
11?
to. Yeah, put it there. Put it there.
What?
Right, the bump. You just move the bump, right?
To where?
No. Put it between the two jumps. Fuck, dude. What happened?
Once you get letters, it takes you back.
Copy from. Copy to inbox. Copy. Bump. It's wrong. Should be wrong. Nothing should be wrong. Ours looks just like the picture.
But does it?
It should.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find anything.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I took a picture. Human resource machine.
41.
Sorting floor. Gear 41, sorting floor. Okay. Copy from 24.
Okay.
Copy to 20. Inbox. Copy to 20. Jump 0. Charlie. Oh god. Okay. Alright. What? Alright. Inbox. Copy to the value of 20. That's different.
I
Jump
believe it.
0. Bump up 20. Jump Bravo. All right. Copy. All right. What? I gotta wipe this all away.
Oh, that's why everything's labeled. They labeled the floor. That's why they didn't have numbers in it.
All right. I gotta clear this away. All right. Copy from 24. Copy to 20. Inbox. Copy to the value of 20.
I have a really short one.
Do you?
Yeah.
You
If
want
you want
to
to try this one? Sure.
Okay. Give it to me.
Okay. Inbox.
Inbox.
Okay.
Outbox. Play.
Done. And nailed it.
Oh, well, okay. Well, mine didn't work. Let's try yours.
Alright. Inbox.
Uh-huh.
Jump 0.
Okay, jump 0.
Copy to 24.
Copy to 24, not the value.
The value of 24.
Value of 24.
Value of 24. Okay. Then bump up 24.
Bump up 24 or value?
24.
Okay.
Then a regular jump.
Jump
If you want, just swing that all the way to the top, because that's where
all
it's
the
going
way to the top.
to go. Copy from the value of 22.
Copy from value of 22.
How that's possible? We don't have anything there. Outbox.
By the way, this is what it's like when you look up stuff on Stack Exchange or Stack Overflow. They're just like, I don't know why this works, but it works. People smarter than me have said it works, so it works.
Pretty much. Copy from the value of 24.
Copy from value 24.
Copy to the value of 22.
To the value of 22.
Now, if you want that jump 0, bring it all the way to the bottom.
Oh, shoot.
It was after inbox.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Bump down 24.
Bump down 24.
Jump negative.
Uh-huh.
Right above line 4.
Okay.
Copy to 23.
Copy to 23.
Copy to 22. Bump down 23. Jump negative. This will be above line 6.
All right.
Copy from the value of 22. Subtract the value of 23.
God.
Jump negative. Above line 14.
All right.
Copy from 23.
I fully recognize this is not
Cheating.
yeah, this is not the correct way, but I just want to finish.
And then, exactly. And then jump above line 13.
Like that?
Yes, and then cross your fingers and hope this fucking works.
But there's no finish.
There is. There's an outbox.
Okay.
God, isn't it obvious what's happening, Clayton? Come on. 34. We outputted a number. Cloud. It's working. I don't care. The game can do what it wants. It's working. So the other one did say human before, right? Now it says cloud. All mixed up. Is there a way to crank it up to like 50 times?
It's as fast as it'll go.
Oh man, I can't wait till the next sequence of just 86. And now it's comparing all the numbers. It works. I'm sure if we spent a whole day looking at this, we could understand just a tiny bit of how this is comparing all the numbers. But I also would, want to post-death.
Right. When does it end?
It's got to put all these numbers in sequence. It's getting close. Smallest to largest. Only 86. Done.
God dang.
Hey, I feel like you deserve an achievement for that. For something we totally did. Alright, hit it, Clayton.
Congratulations! Year 42. Let's watch it.
Congratulations. You've really become an invaluable instruction follower.
Yes, don't worry. Your job is safe. We've replaced you with this electric box.
It's called a computer. It iterates through a list of simple instructions, called a program.
It has a small amount of memory to store data while processing, like tiles on the floor.
It has inputs
and outputs.
Its simple instructions can be used together in infinite combinations to compute just about anything you can imagine.
A truly efficient worker that never sleeps.
It's going to change everything.
Please take your things and enjoy whatever it is you people do out there. Congratulations.
Yeah, he does sound like Gamma.
So we just did all that for them to be like, hey, computers can do this faster.
Hey, look what I found. This thing is way better at what we've been doing immediately.
There seems to be a little struggle on the street.
There's children with submachine guns. Ripped from the headlines.
Boing.
Alright, now that we've solved that, I can put my hair down.
Of course. Time to relax. There we are. Looks just like Clayton.
That's me. Hair in a bun. Hair in a bonnet.
We did it, Clayton. We invented the computer.
This game is so much smarter than I am.
When you play their other, like, if you ever play their other
Carol.
game, I guess she isn't posted. So their other game, Little Inferno. It's a messed up game, but it is also, it's just a like mindless game.
Right. I've heard the word Terra Nova.
There we are.
Hey, that's me.
Boop, boop, boop. Screen. You waving.
Now you've unlocked New Game Plus.
Career milestone. Sick. New Game Plus. Erase the computer.
Uh-huh. You lose every time.
What happens if... Well, I guess there's still levels we technically never did.
Yep.
And we'll
Man.
never do.
Look at all the ones we did not even try. Entire branches we completely circumvented.
They were dead ends. We'd accomplished nothing doing it.
Oh, that's incredible.
Doing the Fibonacci sequence. We would have not finished this game on the stream if we did these branches.
Not a chance.
Even with cheating. Cheating took super long as well.
Yeah. Incredible. Let's see. Who of our friends is playing? Finboy Brian's playing, right?
Yes, he is. He's playing Ape Legs.
We'll set up a raid for them. Let's see. That's a switch my slash RAID fan.
The Finboy from the brain.
Brian.
Finboy brain.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us here at Carpe Boredom. So thank you very much to anyone and everyone for watching. Special thanks to those in the wait. Whether you are studying, working, sleeping, or lurking, we appreciate you having us on in the background. Special thanks to those in the chat for keeping us company. We appreciate your time. I'm going to try and say this without slurring. To any new viewers, welcome. And if you like what you see, the follow is free, just like your monthly complimentary Twitch Prime subscription. And speaking of subscriptions, we got us 2 YouTube channels you can subscribe to. One for our edited gameplay videos that go up every Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. The other for the re-upload of our nightly broadcast 24 hours after the end. Quentin says, hopefully next time I'm here, I'll be on a new computer. Man, I'm so freaking excited about that.
Join us on game nights.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I would like to see it. We also have a Snapchat and an Instagram for more behind the scenes content, as well as a Discord where you can meet up and hang out with the other board members of our community, and a Facebook.
Play with Quentin and his new computer.
What's that?
It said play with Quentin and his new computer.
Right, yeah. and a Facebook in case you want to tell your grandmother about us. No, it's a lot to keep track of, so I'll make it easy for you. Follow us on Twitter where you can get our daily and weekly updates. And hit the website for our CarpeBoredom.com for our platform channel links. And hit the store for the softest shirt we've ever sold. Sword
is next week.
Right.
Maybe we're still getting it approved by FedEx to see if we can ship.
Yeah, corporate. We gotta run that by standards and practices. I'm gonna hit this enter button. There we go. Oh, I did the wrong direction. It's the wrong direction. Hold on, I'm gonna just copy that. Copy. Slash paste. Oh shoot, I did aid. Dang it. Slash.
Well, just put the R in.
Paste. R. Bang. That's a raid.
Is it?
Right. Thank you, Brandon, for
no problem.
for giving me all the answers to these puzzles that I'd never been able to figure out.
Thank Google. A collaborative effort of all of Google.
Right, the collective knowledge of mankind, Google. Okay. Well, that's it for us tonight and this week. So we will see you Tuesday. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will see you Tuesday night at 9:30 as we play some more video games. Have a good night.
Night.
Bye.